8 years. Okay, we are doing. It is a sole proprietorship. I never registered this as an LLP because the minute I register this as an LLP, limited liability partnership, then this will come in Google. If it comes in Google, my boss will come to know, and my boss will come to know. He will say, "What will you do? Fire." Correct? So I never wanted that to register as a limited liability partnership. I think sir was mentioning that. Okay. So very good point which sir said, which I wanted to actually start with my speech, is entrepreneurship is a journey. Okay. It is not a business. Entrepreneurship is it's not a business, it's a journey. Okay. Lifelong, it is not a journey of 1 month or 1 year. It is a journey throughout. Because whenever you go for a trip, it is not that you immediately reach, right? There will be ups, downs, challenges, happiness, enjoyment. There are a lot of things accompanied by this journey. So it is good to start, which is entrepreneurship is always good to start, but there are a lot of things which are required before you actually think of that. And if I think I wanted to do a perfume business, I would have never started. I thought long back, 3-4 years back. But then I said, I have to leave job, X amount of salary which I am getting will go. Who will pay my rent? Who will pay my EMI of house? Who will pay my car loan? Lot of stuff has actually stopped me, okay, being an entrepreneur. But then service industry is something where the investment is very less. Okay, very less. Okay, and this is one example. And second, which is a very live example, I have formed another one company recently. Okay, see, I'm forming company doesn't mean that I am Ambani. Yes, you're forming a company. Never think you are an Ambani. Okay, you are just started a company. And to start a company means there is a hell lot of challenges, hell lot of amount, money which you have to shell out. Okay. And recently, the company name I will tell you is called as Achivo 360. Achivo. What does Achivo means? To achieve something. That also has come from an idea in the same company equilibrium where I'm working. Now, what happens? There is one software which we use called as JOP. I think everyone knows HR department, right? HR department will come, they hire, they do salaries, they do payroll, they actually do a review of the employees. We do a review of the employees to understand how each and every employee is performing, right? So, if I have to do a review of each and every one, if I have to do a review of a student, then what will I do? I will sit across to it, right? And then I'll say, okay, tell me what you have done. That's how the interview is going to be. Yeah, that's how the interview is going to be. And then they will say something, I will make a note, okay, 1 to 5 rating scale. Yeah, sort of lot of things to be there. Okay. So in that, 1 is the least, 5 is the best. Yeah. And then we will rate you, how good are you. This is how the campus interviews are going to be. This is how the campus interviews are going to be. They will be review, I'll review first semester, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then I'll review your internship, which is happening 5th semester, 6th semester, and then post which, then I will give you yes. And there is a score it is called as score 8 out of 10 CGPA. Yeah, I think it's CGPA score, right? So CGPA is very important for me. Okay, I want to see people who are above 8 CGPA, not below that. 7 is okay, but 8 is what I consider is good. Okay, and CGPA you won't get 8 simply like that. Right? There are a lot of things, projects. How is your behavior? How you do in your college, everything. A lot of projects, and then. So while we were doing a last performance review in June month, April, May month, yeah, not June, May, yeah. So we were using JOP, Joy of Performing, is a software. You can Google it. What is it called? Joy of Performing is a software which is a US software. It has come from the company is from US. They have a technology center in Bangalore. And that is what we are using. We are paying every month some 10,000, 20,000 rupees to use that software. So this JOB is not only an HRMS software, it is a software which will talk about employee performance. Okay? In employee performance, how he has performed first month, second month, third month, what is his average, whatever KRAs we have given to him, whether he has achieved, not achieved, what kind of feedbacks your reporting manager has given. Yeah, lot of things are there. And to my surprise, when I did a research, I keep doing this, and then I actually got one India guys to do the research, and we understood that this is the only software in Bangalore or maybe in India. Can you imagine? Only software in Bangalore and India which will only talk about performance management. It is called as OKR, objective and key result. Means I will set one objective for you, okay, and I will measure that objective against you. Simple. I will say you have to achieve 8, correct? You have to achieve 8. This month, how much you achieve? Like that, there are 10 objectives, and against 10 objectives, I want to see how much you have achieved. This software is going to talk about that. And when I saw Google, there is what is it called? KK. Okay, you'll hear all these things. There is KK, there is People Strong, there's People Strong, and there are many other HR softwares are there. Many software, there's 6, 7 software which is used for biometric attendance, payroll, attendance, pay slip, okay, and performance management. But not single software which will only discuss about performance management. Then I was thinking, okay, then I did research. The MBA guy went everywhere. He said, sir, there is no such software. This is only the first software. Immediately that day, I found a engineer, he's a software engineer called Ayush. He's still working with me. I am talking about 2 months old story, only 2 months. Okay. Just before this perfume, okay. I met him in Mall of Asia, and he said, "Sir, how are you? I knew him since my old company. Okay. Sir, आपने जो बहुत दिनों के बाद याद किया, how are you? I said, boss, tell me. This is. I showed him JOP completely. He said, wow, sir, this is nice, very simple, very easy to understand. People can do, like, I said, can you develop a software for me? Ditto to ditto, 100%. He said, and then he said, sir, this is going to cost, it's very big software, sir, it is going to cost you at least 1 to 2 lakh rupees. I said, I'll give you 2,000 rupees. Literally, I said this. I will give you 2,000 rupees. He said, sir, I don't think he's working in a company, some IT company, small company, but he's not allowed to use his laptop. He cannot use, because you know that the minute he uses, his admin IT people will know. Then I said, hello, okay, I think this was better. Then he said, sir, I cannot use my IT laptop and all in company. Sir, you have to give me a laptop. I said, how much is a laptop? He said, sir, not much, 70, 80,000 you get. I said, what? I am giving you 2,000. How can I give 70,000 for laptop? I said, okay, boss, I'll get you a rented laptop. You know, there you will get rent, 2,000 rupees rent. So June, July, now this is August, right? So June, first month rent, July, second month, and this is the third month. 6,000 rupees I have paid, and the software is developed. The software is developed, it is under live testing, and we have recently taken Amazon AWS, you know, AWS cloud. So we have hosted this particular Achivo 360-degree in cloud. Okay, so the software is ready. Now, do you think all my challenges are over? Anyone? Do you think my challenges are over? This side, my perfume, I have taken a small go down, yeah, maybe this size. Okay, and where I have put all the raw material procured from Mumbai. From Mumbai, they have procured from France, Germany, some other country, I don't know, because all perfumes it's famous in France and Germany and all. Correct? All the perfume flavors, whatever you're using, are actually from foreign. And in UP, there's a place called as Kannauj. Have you heard about UP Kannauj? Anyone? Okay. So in UP, I'm getting some raw material. Everything has come and I have dumped. Now everything is dumped. So that's where the condition is. Because I always wanted to try. So I made around 200 small 10 mm perfume bottles. It is ready with me. Okay. Actually, I wanted to bring, I forgot bags also there. Maybe a small bottle I can just show you. It is a 10 ml bottle. I made myself perfume of 200 bottles. Okay. Now the challenge comes. Once everything is ready, what next? My software is ready. What next? Tell me. I'm asking you. Is it done? Am I like Ambani now? No. I'm nobody actually. Correct? I'm nobody. I registered a company. I developed. I made everything ready. Software is ready to use. What next? What is the challenge? Marketing, boss. Sales. Correct. बेचना है ना? How many are Hindi here? Hindi. Very good. बाद में बेचना है, right? Product. सब कुछ ready हो गया. बेचना कौन है? कौन बेचेगा? Now the real challenge comes. Now why I am talking this? Because entrepreneurship is not. This is like the journey started. Earlier idea सब हो गया. अमिताभ बच्चन से भी मिल लिया. Correct? What next? Now from the idea comes where your procurement, marketing, service, okay, identifying. Now comes your selling part. So your entrepreneurship journey will not end. Never it will end. Every time it is too flexible. Job is very easy. Job, I go at 9:30, I log in, punch, 6:30, I am out. Full month end, first and second, I get my salary, full happy. Okay. But entrepreneur journey, nothing, he won't get, only he has to spend money initially. But not only spend, no, I'm keeping all the stocks here. I'm thinking how to sell. I have a product ready, but I don't know whom I'm going to pitch. Okay, this all planning has to be done. You are not going to be, but one thing is there for engineers, you can become a CTO. What is CTO? Chief Technical Officer. But a CTO is not an entrepreneur. Correct? He is another one new designation, new position. Correct? He is not an entrepreneur. Now you want to become a full-fledged entrepreneur, you should know how to market, you should know how to speak, you should know how to brand your product, you should know how to get the fund. Okay, I had some 30,000-40,000 rupees, I bought all the material. I gave him, I didn't give him 1 rupee also, till now, Ayush. Okay, but you know what big thing I have given him? Can you think something? What I have given him? Huh? Opportunity? No. No trust.
That idea.
Idea, okay, done. He has done a very nice job. Did the 9 see, and when the software developed now, I told him last minute, little change in the theme, you do it. Tomorrow, those people will put a case against you, saying that you are using the same way, same thing. So last minute, sir, 1 week we are doing only the final changes here, there, look and feel, UI UX. You know UI UX? Everyone? What is UI UX? User interface and UI UX change, front end change. From Java, then we move something else. Yeah, SQL server we are using, and a lot of small things. Now I told him, boss, let me change here. The look, theme, and appearance has to change. Now it changed. People cannot wait, but the idea remains the same. Correct? One big thing which I have given to Ayush today is not that 2,000 rupees or 2 lakh rupees. I have entered into a partnership with him. Okay, I have entered a partnership. I said, whatever I earn, 20%, okay, will go to you. Okay, 20%. Tomorrow, if I get 1 lakh of business anywhere, 20,000 rupees will go to Ayush. Not every month, not once. Every time I get 1 lakh, 20, 20, 20. That is, I have given him. Plus, he is very happy. Okay. I said that once we get our first order or something, then I will give you a laptop also. Okay. Why? Because we were not having fun. Now the next biggest challenge for you, if you are thinking an entrepreneur journey, then it's going to be a fun. Okay. Now these are the ideas. So this whole thing is an idea and the challenges which you will face. Now comes the funding part. There are different set of registrations which you people have to do it. One is sole proprietorship, which I am. Correct? A sole proprietorship means what? I am the only individual. Owner bhi main hai, everything is me only. A office boy also me. Because I will clean that go down also. Okay, so I have everything. Yeah. And then second is called as your LLP. What is it called? Limited Liability Partnership. In sole proprietorship, what happens? There is nothing much of filing required. There is no filing. We don't file the report. Only the GST is required. Yeah. You know GST, right? Everyone knows, right? GST is very important. The GST is important because then people will have faith in your product and your company. Then comes your limited liability partnership, little bigger, which has your monthly, quarterly returns, half-yearly returns, or sometimes yearly returns. So then you have to have a CA, a chartered accountant, who is going to help you out in return filing. Because a limited liability means the liability is limited in the partnership, right? And then comes your partnership. This is another one way where you can register your firm, but then it requires 2 and more than 2 people to enter into a partnership agreement. That there's a partnership format. You go to any of the consultants, they will get it. So this all things maybe less than 10,000 rupees. Okay, so less than 10,000 rupees you will. Now comes your private limited, the biggest thing, biggest. Here, hell lot of compliance, statutories, every month filing, every month accounts, your balance sheet, everything has to be filed. If you miss one, then hefty fine will come on your head. So you cannot miss that. Not everyone will go for private limited company. Not everyone. In India, highest is your sole proprietorship and a private limited companies. Okay, LLPs are there, little less. Okay, so this is the registration process. And then there is something called, if you are, these are the services like, okay, if you are into the service industry, tomorrow you want to develop something, some software or something, services, training institute, or any of the consulting business, then these things are okay. But now when you get into a MSME, what is MSME? Anyone from the crowd? What is MSME? Last benchers? What is MSME? Hey, today is World Entrepreneurship Day. You should know what is MSME. Micro, small, medium enterprises. Understood? What is that? Micro, small, medium. Okay? In that also there is a division. But this certificate is called as Vidya. What is this called as? Vidya certificate. Yeah? So this is MSME. Now, if you are manufacturing something, must and have a MSME required. Okay? I have taken, I never took MSME in my life. Now, recently, a week back, I got MSME certificate. Again, it is in the name of PACE only, and it is going to help me in that manufacturing of perfumes. Because tomorrow, any authority will come and ask you, who gave you permission, where is that? Then I said, yes, I am compliant. I am 100% compliant. Okay, so this is an MSME certificate. Now you must be thinking there are a lot of benefits from the government. Okay, sir was talking about, principal sir was talking about the incubation center, which I really impressed in Garden City College. Garden City University. Okay, we have opened 2-3 incubators. I was part of 2-3 incubators because I was doing a PhD program. I'm in the final semester of my PhD program. Okay, PhD in management. So we did some incubation center. So many students, almost 20-30 students, madam, they have gone through this incubation center. Garden City College, university have funded the incubation centers. They have given the space, like a small space, and people are running their incubators from there. The small companies, as a sole proprietor, they are funded. They are given resources. They are given everything, whatever they need. Wi-Fi facilities, computers. Okay, so these are the incubators. So the incubators where the management will provide all the facilities. Okay, so it's really interesting to see that principal is on the same opinion and is so focused, saying that yes, in my college, any students who are interested, they will and come with an idea, correct? And think yes, this is my product, and trust on the product is very important. You cannot say, okay, I will do something today. I will manufacture a projector. Correct? Do that, but do a good market survey before you actually come out with an idea to develop a product or a service. Okay? And then present it. Present your project, how it is going to help society, not you. First, it has to help whom? Society, right? Anything which we are doing, it has to help the society. What I am developing a software is to now the software which JOK I am talking about is 3 to 4 lakhs a year. 3 to 4 lakhs per company. Think of a company, small companies, are they able to afford? Can't they afford? No, sorry, it's difficult. So, what software I will bring, which is similar to JOK, I will give them a 50,000 per year. How much? 50,000. Imagine where is 4 lakhs and where is 50,000. The same benefit, same features. So basically, I want to give something to the society. Is one of the things. So does it mean that Anand is not going to earn? Definitely, I will earn. If I don't earn, then how will I run the show? I have to earn, right? I have to pay. There is a lot of payments. Okay, so journey is going to be like this, right? So if you are coming out with an idea, talk to sir, talk to first Anand sir. He is going to guide you on that subject. How do we get incubation? Then comes your funding. There is an angel funding and there is a seed funding. What is it called? Seed. SEED. Seed funding. The seed funding is a funding which even I am trying, but I don't need a small funding of 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. I'm looking for a little bigger funding. Because if we have to grow, then we have to grow bigger, thinking big. Not only in a small room. Then finally, we will be in a small room only. Okay, think, okay, yeah, we can capture Bangalore, we can capture Mumbai, okay, we can expand foreign countries, we can get an import-export license. There's IEC, Import-Export Council. This is a license if you want to export something outside the country. IEC license. That also you get for 50,000. If your product is very different, very niche, and you have somebody who can sell in the foreign countries, you can do this. You can actually sell the product to the foreign countries. Not a problem. Okay. Seed funding. Okay. So seed funding is something. What is seed? Whenever we plant, whenever we put a seed, then you get a small. What is it called? Sapling. Yeah. Sapling. Correct. So to get that seed, you need a funding. So similarly, it is very related to the business field where you need a small seed funding of whatever lakh rupees or for perfume. I don't need too much. I will need 1 lakh rupees. That's it. That's a maximum investment. Okay. Then seed funding will start. Okay, getting the raw material, your cost, your marketing cost. These small things can be covered in the seed funding. But once this is done, you get a market capture. Yeah? You got a market, you got 10 clients. And then you say the demand is high. The demand is not 100, 200 perfume. The demand is 500,000 perfume every month. For that, what you need? You need a little bigger funding. You may need 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. You may need 10 people who will do that. You may need more. Then you go for a angel funding. Yeah. There is something else also it is called as angel funding. I forgot. Just okay, I'll tell you. So now you go to the angel funding. Okay, and there are a lot of people who are going to give, seeing your project. To get a angel funding, your company has to be registered as a private limited company. As a proprietor, LLP, LLP, no, they will not be. It has to be registered as a private limited company because that's one of the requirement to get an angel funding. Yeah. So then comes your funding, and then you actually market. So you have to be everything if you want to become an entrepreneur. Right from idea, you need to be everything. So marketing, sales, talking to people, connecting, networking. Right? You need to be everything. Then only you can say yes. Plan is working. Now let me actually jump. A person who's very quiet, who doesn't speak to his colleague also, he will definitely, it's not that he cannot do it, but definitely he will face some more challenges. You need to be outspoken, you need to connect with people. Everywhere you get, you see some opportunities there. Everywhere you go. Now I come here, okay, I'm here now, I'm seeing some opportunities, but I'll not tell you. I'm seeing some opportunities. Looking at you also, there's some opportunities I can make out. Okay, so wherever you go, please ensure that you have some opportunities seen, your eyes, ears open. Correct? That is how the journey is going to be. Very not very easy. Do you think Adani, Ambani, and all these people's journey was easy? Have you know UBCD, Vijay Mallya? Everyone knows? Yeah, my previous organization was UBCD, and just opposite to that was Coffee Day. Sir knows. In my resume also it is there. So I have worked with UBCD, I worked with Coffee Day, Retail, and Domino's. These are wonderful companies where I work. But then, you know what happens to Vijay Mallya now, right? So when I joined, it was Kingfisher. It was called Kingfisher. Yeah, and then it became USL, United Spirits Limited. Correct? This is how the transformation. I never worked with Vijay Mallya directly because he's a big shot and he never meets anyone. But just next line, there is one more is he's a vice president, global vice president, Alok. You can just Google or go to LinkedIn, Alok. He's a not vice president, senior vice president, something back then, 10 years back, 12 years back. So I used to line up candidates for interviews. Okay, so that's I remember. So that's how we have worked. And the journey for him also was not. He used to work morning 8 o'clock in office and 11 o'clock night home. Vijay Mallya. 8 to 9 means how many hours? How many hours? 8 o'clock morning, 11 o'clock. So 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hours he used to work. Okay, so that's how the journey is. Ambani wakes up at 4 o'clock. Okay, and then he goes to his office at RCP. I know very closely because it is also one of my company in Mumbai. I was working for Reliance Retail earlier. Okay, just before UP. So I was in Mumbai, Consoli. That is where his RCP is. One is the DAKC, Dhirubhai Ambani Knowledge City, and then one is RCP, which is 700 acres. So he used to 4 o'clock. He used to start working, go for jogging, this that, come directly from his Antila apartment directly to RCP. Stay there up to 11 o'clock. Go back home, and then wake up at 5 o'clock. Why do they have to work? They are entrepreneurs. He is in lakhs crores. 100 generation can enjoy his life as of now. He doesn't have to work. But entrepreneur journey will not stop. I'm telling you, it's not easy. 1% of 100% people will become entrepreneur. How much? Not even 1%. If you see 1 lakh people who are job holders, 1 lakh out of that only 10 people are entrepreneur. How many? So it is not in 1%, less than 1%. So if you want to mark your career as entrepreneur, there is a lot of things on table, and you really have to work hard in all the directions. See, I said now my perfumes are idle, and I'm looking for people to connect. Fortunately, I got two good leads. I'll tell you, one lead is Mystic Hotel. In Kormangla, Mystic Hotel I got. Okay, one lead in Kormangla I got. One more lead in Uti. I told now wherever I go, I will find some opportunity. From sir, I think when you called me last, I was in Uti from P3, correct? Our annual conference. I went to Uti. I stayed 3-4 days in Sterling Resort, which is organized by my company, and I met the general manager of the hotel of Sterling Resort. He became very close to me. Okay, I offered him a lot of things and all. And today, the same guy is willing to buy perfumes from my side. Good or bad? That's how the connection is. I'm talking about networking, connection. He's referred me some people. He has different Sterling resorts across country. Now he has connected me to the business head of the Sterling resort. I sent him proposal. I did everything. Now they want key answer. Very soon we'll tell you how much order we want. Order could be 100, it could be 500, it could be 1000 also. I don't know. But now I don't have the capacity. I can make I can make only 100 or 200 perfumes sitting every week because Monday to Friday definitely I have to work. Correct? And then Saturday, Sunday I have time. Now I prepare perfume. So I have to get raw materials, okay, different raw materials. Everything. Now I started ordering because I'm little confident that I will get some 200, 300 numbers in this month. Okay. Now I started preparing this. One more important, maybe the last, I think the time is running out. One important thing. One of my ex-boss, he is a vice president HR. He resigned all the company. Now he's a manufacturer of some pet bottle, something like that. Pet bottle, one liter. Okay, for that lot of license required. He's invested 12 lakhs. He said, "Do you want to invest?" No, sir. I'll think over. Then he said, "I said, sir, if anything happens." Then he told me one thing, Anand, there is nothing called as a loss in manufacturing business. I said, how can you say that? There's no loss. Then he said, okay, tell me where is the loss? Now I am thinking myself, I invested 50,000 rupees in the perfume. I got worth 50,000 rupees of perfume, ethyl, ethyl alcohol, it's a combination, ethanol, correct? That's the combination I got. Fixatives I got, booster I got the bottles, 10 ml, 50 ml, 100 ml bottles, the small coffee bottle, different styles because cap make a lot of difference. I started learning that. What I know with business. This is how I started learning. Correct? Nowhere my head is connected to business. Correct? So this is how I got it. Now he's saying, where is the loss? I said, sir, I put 50,000. Is it a loss? I said, no, I got material. Then where is the loss? You put paisa. For that, what you got? Materials. Correct? Today or tomorrow you will sell the material. So where is the loss? So there is nothing lost. Don't go into entrepreneurship journey with a negative mindset. Okay? I know there are tough times. Sometimes I feel low because I feel no, not because of paisa, because I know salary to alright, there's no problem. But I know why this material is not going. I sometimes lose patience. Patience is also very important. So why it is not going? It has to go. Then when I go to temple and all, then why we are is anything happening? 50,000 when there is something happening because 50,000 on that. Correct? So we will get in salary only, no problem. So chill. So we have a lot of trust on your business, on your product. If you don't trust, that's it. I'm telling you now, if you don't trust your product, you are gone. I'm telling you, you're gone. You will shut your business. Nobody else will do. You will only shut. Because If you don't actually trust your own product, that yes, my product is great, it will go in the market. If you say, I don't know, what is this? What is this product? The minute that thought comes to your mind, finish. You will never progress. You will never think, you will never plan your business. Yeah, that makes sense? Yeah, makes sense. So this is all about a journey of me still going on. Okay. So I really trust my perfume because I know I'm going to make a premium perfume. I'm not making a normal perfume which is sold in the market for 200 or 300 rupees. Okay, I'm not making that perfume. I will definitely come next time along with a small sample and I'll give it to everyone. Okay. Okay, I'll give it to everyone with a zero cost. How much? Zero cost. Okay, because that's how I'm confident about the product. Okay, so this I can easily do it. And the software, which is the software which I am actually developed already, it's undergoing some testing. So I will definitely give it to the college to use it. Okay, it will actually help the not the student. It is actually going to help the professor and the teaching fraternity. Okay, they will use it. Give it like that, no problem. Let everyone use the software. So these are the few things which I want to talk about. And any questions from your side? Do you all buy my point? All valid? Yeah. Anything you want to know? And then one more thing: never do business after the marriage. After marriage, do not do business. 100 of commitment and okay, so a lot of commitments will come, and then what happens? Every time you take a step, you take it back. Because what happens? Then a lot of commitments and all. People don't really succeed after a lot of commitments. If you have a lot of loans, blah blah blah, then commitment means loans, basically, financial commitments. So don't do that. This is the right time, or may not be now. Maybe you can think of an incubation center where your ideas will be recognized by sir and principal sir, and then take it forward. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please ask.
Excellent, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with our students. I thought sir was asking me many times that give me some MBA candidates.
Yeah.
I never know that this is for his new ventures.
Yeah, I asked so many times.
I thought EV is a big company, so that the students are still doing their project work and all. We can send it next time and all. So now I just came to know that sir is having a lot of ideas, and since last more than a decade, we know each other, and always he's having an entrepreneurial mind. We all travel together, even in the TCS, the premises and all, searching for the new ventures. He was not even leaving me also, sir, do something else. So I could not able to commit, but he just came out with a new, two new ventures. Okay, the entrepreneurial mindset will not look for only one. He had a lot of other plans in his mind, so he was trying for each and everything, and now he's started to. So I wish that it will not just limit to only two. It will keep on increasing. And sir is also, we are requesting sir also come down to our college and take our students also to increase his entrepreneurial journey. So that if you start working, what is the one best thing that if you start working with the small scale industries, you will be having connectivity from the top level management to the bottom level everybody. If you're getting into the agencies, CMM level 4 companies like Oceans, okay, you are just a drop of water. No connectivity with a very big organization. Here you know that what is the struggle CEOs are facing, where the projects are going to come, and how we should pitch that one. And you will know each and every corner of the things when you start working with the small scale industries and all, right? Entrepreneurship, it is not need not to be come from your family background. Earlier there was a scenario that There are people, maybe the Marwadi families and all, their next generation, same business they used to do. Correct? People are having some the voting and all, right? They used to do again and again, but they are very much successful also, right? And the people who are having some beauty parlors, right? Their generation, next generation, they used to do the same kind of things. Now it is not a family-oriented business. Anybody can do anything else, right? Now you can see that in the beauty parlors also. Across India, all kind of people are available. It is becoming a corporate culture now, not like earlier kind of things. And lot of support system from the central government, like I said, MSME and all. Every year they are going to call new ventures, small scale, micro scale industry owners to MSME office. There is vendor development program. I was also one of the resource members for that. We call all the startup companies there, and there are public sectors, and there are MNC companies. Those owners must give minimum 4% of raw materials must be purchased from micro scale industries, even if you don't have ISO certification. Okay? In order to uplift small scale industries or startup culture, the government is already taken the initiative. 4% of raw material they must take it. In MSME, what they are going to do, they will call all the vendors like this, they are going to sit. Through online, they are going to open. For example, one company, they are looking for some nut and bolt components, right? Who are all producing here nut and bolts, please apply here. Through online, they are going to apply. Then and there only, the business are going to happen. There are few people like IOCL, petroleum company. They will be participating. The general managers are participating, asking for, I want 10,000 scavengers for cleaning purpose and all. If you are having a staffing company, you can supply the people. For a candidate, they are giving 25,000 rupees, but you are giving to those people 50,000 rupees because there are scavengers. Per candidate, 10,000 rupees is the profit for you. There are plenty of opportunities for you people. I want you people to convert job seekers to the job generators. Now 18 lakh people are coming out as engineers every year, graduating people. Only 4 lakh people are employed. According to the research. What about other people? Now in 2012, there were only some 500 startup companies were there. Now you know, even in Karnataka, 18,000 startup companies are there, registered companies and talking. Okay? And Bangalore is above what? Above huge problems. Those are sufficient for you people to start your new ventures. Definitely you are going to do it. Earlier there was so much of problem in BMTC buses, KSRTC buses. Correct? He used to open his bag and take the ticket and ask for the change. Very, very difficult. Now you see that how easy it is. People like you, engineers, have solved the problem. Now there is a QR code. The moment they enter into that one, just scan it and show it to that person. You need to check for the change and all. How easily you solve that problem now. Right? Earlier we were booking for vehicles, for taxi and all. No Ola, Uber is there. They are not investing any money for that. Only idea. They are getting more money than the owners of the cars. Only idea is sufficient for you people so that you can reach any kind of things. You can do the miracles. Flipkart, people who are working for Amazon, two people came out of the company, they started Flipkart. That is an Indian company. Now you see that almost equivalent to Amazon it is earning. Then it has been taken over by Walmart for huge price. Like that, there are so many entrepreneurs who just start a company, sell it to the bigger companies. One of my friend, he was working for Yatra.com, and he started mygadi.com. It was running like anything, so Yatra people came and they purchased this. That is called as a group hiring, including company, employees, everybody they are going to hire. Now they are working for Yatra. N number of ideas are there with you people. Just to find out, sit and think. Okay, whatever social media is there, use that social media to find out the problems. Now, only 1 minute I'll take. Now, VTU also is coming with a new idea that they are thinking of sending our students to villages, connecting with the panchayat person. So, you need to understand the problem faced by village people. There are NGOs on site, there are companies on site. They are going to support VTU students so that whatever problem statement you are going to bring it, along with VTU, employers as well as NGOs are going to support for all these kind of things. They are going to mentor you. Maybe in another 6 months, sometime that will come to the platform, and all you people will be utilizing that opportunities. Because last 2 months ago we had a discussion with Vice Chancellor and also NGOs, also with industry people. We were all discussing about this, how it is going to work out. Industry people are saying that we are ready to fund. NGOs are saying that we are ready to mentor them. But their problem is, some students cannot able to go to villages. They cannot understand their problem. Empathizing there, it is very, very difficult. Train your students for that. We are already there for that. So how much you are going to be proactive, it is depending on all of you are through. So give a big round of applause to sir for giving the insightful journey.
Thank you for patience listening and but I was expecting some questions actually. Any questions? To success, see, I told there will be a lot of failures, challenges, right? This was a sentence I missed. There are a lot of failures, right? You may fail once, twice. But to succeed in business, how many times you need a success? Once. So, the ratio between the failure and a success is 9:1. 9 times you fail, no problem. But once you success, that's it. Think that success only once, right? Only once I think. And then that's it. Let me fail. But if you want to fail fast. Correct? But fail fast. Don't take years time to to fail. Then that is a disaster. Then it's not called failure. You are failing, okay, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, okay, fail. But failure after 5 years, what will happen? You lose confidence, you lose time, you lose money, you lose everything. So fail fast and success next. Thank you so much. Okay, all the best. Let's see where we will meet again.
Can we have this kind of activities? Different varieties of activities again and again, at least monthly once or twice, either in the college or outside. Okay, we will keep meeting the industry people again and again, so that I don't want my students to be just employable in the industry. It should be something better than the normal students of other colleges. For that, whatever kickstarting is required, warm-up exercises are required, placement department is there, staff coordinators are there, and we are all here to support you. So you need not worry. There will be a different platform for you people the moment you come to the final year. Right? I thank resource person for giving his time, coming all the way, though the huge work is there for him. He's coming directly from his office. So thank you so much on behalf of our college and students. We would also express our sincere thanks to our placement department, madam, and Praveen sir. Please, thank you so much, madam, for organizing this program. We also request all of you for patiently hearing And thank you so much for sitting all the way, coming from your classes, leaving everything and sitting for complete afternoon and proactively listening. Okay, thanks to you people. And also I would like to express my sincere thanks to your staff coordinator, Saranda. Please give them a big round of applause. Soon we are going to meet up with the new programs. Right? Thank you so much.
Attendance sheet ಎಲ್ಲ bro. Attendance sheet ಎಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಬರ್ತಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಯಾರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಡಿ, ನೀವೇ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಫೋಟೋಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಕಳಿಸಿ. ನಾವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ನೀವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ ML ಅವರು ವಿನೋದ್ 9631. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಬನ್ನಸ್ಸು. 8352. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು
ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ ಬರೆಯೋದು?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಯಪ್ಪ.
ನಿನ್ ಚಿಂತೆ ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋ, ಕಂಡೋರ್ ಚಿಂತೆ ಯಾಕೋ?
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಸುಕೃತ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋರು.
ಅದೇ ಅದೇ. ಹೌದು, ಇದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಟ್ರೈಗರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಅದು ಶೀಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಏನ್ ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ ಹಂಗೆ?
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಎಸ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದೇ ಅದಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಿ?
ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ಅರುಣಿನ 015
ಎರಡೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
060 ಲೆಕ್ಕ 060 015